Hey everyone!
Hello everyone, we are live.
We're live!
We're live. Everyone say welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome
Super excited to be here!
welcome to today's Connection Hangout. Now, we are excited because we're broadcasting this live from across the country and around the world. My name is David Asarno, and unfortunately my co-host, Paul Tyra, is with family in Hawaii this week.
But Hazel's here.
Hazel's there. Hazel's filling in. Hey, Hazel.
Hi, David.
Now, we're also joined online by Brent Brooks, who'll be moderating the comment thread. So feel free right below to type any questions, any comments. We'd love to hear from you. In fact, today's a really good show because we're talking about technology and Genie. So we want to hear your comments, your questions, and if we don't answer them this time, we'll answer them in the future. Now, this Connection Hangout is a show that allows you to get connected to industry leaders, doctors, professional athletes, and see executives on a more personal level. This is not a business presentation. However, if you'd like more information on ASEA, get with the person after this call that invited you to be here. Some of you may have a button under your screen that says more information, and after we're done today, you can connect with them and you'll get more information. So tonight, we have an amazing lineup. We have our technology call, and tonight we are going to have triple diamonds. First, Sue Brenchley and Terry Melman.
Woo!
Terry, I thought you did the There you go. We have platinum executives Dr. Pilar Labriola and Tyler Brenchley. And silver executive Donna Pagliaro. Now we've got the party crew here today, so why don't we go right into the... Tyler, can you bring up Genie? Is there any chance you've got that on your computer screen?
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
Okay, so Tyler's going to bring up Genie, and we're just literally going to navigate around the system. For those, here's the cool thing. Stay with us to the end. When you stay with us to the end tonight, you're going to get a special treat. That I promise you. So Tyler brought up Genie, and everyone who has not seen it, you get a sneak peek tonight.
Okay, so here it is, and it's going to give me a couple of just little cues here. Hope you can see me all right, screen size stuff there. And then just kind of introductions to her. You'll get these each time, and then it'll bring up your to-do list and stuff like that. But we're going to walk through this pretty quickly. Ready to add some real contacts. We'll skip that for now. Focused on your work. Yeah, go ahead.
Why don't you tell everyone what they're seeing for those who haven't seen it?
Each one, help them understand what, because what it's doing is it's keeping track of your business, and when screen by screen, it's telling you what you need to do as you go along. So we'll figure out which ones to skip, but let's read some of these.
Okay, so like the main thing that Genie's supposed to do is manage your list of activities that are going to be the activities that grow your business. So it says, hey, here's the next thing on your list. I just logged in. The next thing is, hey, to keep focused, we work with just a few contacts at a time. We're running low on your working list because I don't have a lot of contacts in here, just testing the beta version. We need to activate a few more. I'll help by suggesting a few more promising contacts for you to choose from. So she'll walk through and help you add some people, but we're going to skip that for now, not spend a lot of time on adding contacts, but it'll also bring up, here's your next thing. We're ready to make the initial call to Tyson Brenchley. He's my contact, so we'll do that. And that's where we're in the, it's going to bring up the contact page with Tyson as my contact. Hey, there's training available. You haven't done this many times yet. Would you like to review training calls about your initial calls? Just for sake of bandwidth, we're not going to actually watch the video because it's probably going to buffer, but we won't do it right now. You can click that you've mastered it. It'll never come up again, but it's just really to kind of say, hey, you haven't done this. Why don't you watch this quick training, and we'll teach you how to do it. So now we're in the actual call. We haven't started it yet, you can see here, but I'm sure you guys are going to want to walk people through this.
Okay, so now we're at that part. Donna, I'm going to ask you a question. Okay. As you've been going through and being a beta tester, Tell us a little bit about your experience, what your thoughts are with the initial setup and having Genie help you set things up and do what we call the practice mode. Because we're not in practice mode tonight. That happens when you guys, we're going to show you how to get your own system. But tell us a little bit about what that practice mode was like, the confidence that it gave you in your experience.
Okay, so first of all, I am so grateful to be a part of this whole beta test. I think that this is like a pivotal, is that a word? Point in ASEA. And as incredible as ASEA the product is, it's so incredible to me to have the opportunity to be sharing this way, because no one's really duplicatable, but Genie is awesome. So I love this idea that when I put somebody in, and I'm thinking about like introducing a new person to this that's, you know, afraid to make that initial call, the simplicity of it, you press that little start call button, and over here on the left gives you your whole little script from start to finish of what you're going to say, and it times you. So for someone like me who can probably talk for this entire 30 minutes, it's really good. It keeps me concise. It keeps me in my box. It tells me exactly what I should be saying. It prompts me to ask the right questions at the right time. The simplicity is so amazing. I am just really in awe and so appreciative of this. I just exactly. I'm like
I don't think anyone's heard you at a loss for words before.
Yeah, it's just the simplicity of it is so great. You put in your contact, you hit start call. She prompted me. She's like, okay, now's the time to call whatever. I put a lot of prospects in. Run through it. Simple, easy, great. Just great.
Well, and let's just quickly just go into that simplicity really fast so that people can kind of see how that works. But as you can see on here, the initial call overview, it's listed exactly what you're going to be doing. So, hey, I check on that. Yep, I read that. I know what's going to happen. These are the answers you gave, so you know exactly who you're talking to. Great. Okay, click on that. I'm done there. Start call. You know, did they answer? Did they not answer? Then you go through the scripting, and this is exactly what you say. And if some of it doesn't make sense, you can go in and change some of these things, and it instantly changes the actual call that you're doing. But it goes play by play by play, exactly where you want to be. So that's that simplicity that she was talking about.
Tyler, can I say something? As Donna said, that nobody's really duplicatable. And if you know Donna, she has a pharmacy, and she comes across a lot of people every day. And people go, oh, I can't do what Donna does. I can't, you know, Donna can talk to so many people. She has so many people coming in. But Donna realized right when this system came out and she got in, if you hear, she was like, the simplicity. It's not that she needs this, but she sees this is about duplication. So, and it keeps her on track, and she knows people, like she said to me, she can put her people right into this. So Donna may not be duplicatable, but when she does this and the people she brings in, they can do exactly what Donna does.
Exactly.
And Pilar, just really quickly, now in this process, it's asking you questions about the person. Right. You're putting in your best things. It's asking you, it's guiding you. However they answer that question, you're putting in yes, you're putting in no, it's changing that script. Tell us just a little bit about that.
Well, what I love about that is as you're going through, you can actually be checking off, like I did this step, okay, this is what they said, yes or no, and it will change the script based on that. This is a seamless transition from one step to the next, which is really, really cool. What I really love about this is that, you know, what do they say? Practice makes perfect, right? And when your guys are going to get into this and you're putting yourself in practice mode, you know, at first you might not be so confident to call people, but you're going to be drilling this with your friends. You're going to be drilling this with your family, and you're going to do it so much that what's going to happen is it's not going to be a big deal for you to call people. You're going to know exactly what to say, exactly when to say it. This is a tool for success. We've talked about that ASEA itself and Renew 28 and the people involved and the field and the corporate. This is probably one of the most amazing legacy companies in the world. Now we have a legacy system that's going to help every person it comes in contact with succeed. You do not have to be afraid to call anybody. It's going to tell you exactly what to say and cater to that person. And as Donna said, in a timely fashion, because a lot of us, we get so excited about this product, we spill, right? And that's not the idea. We don't want to be spilling. We want to just be concise and to the point. And then the whole time they're thinking, I can do this. It's great.
Awesome. Okay, so Tyler, as you go into the next piece, what I want to do is cover three-way calling now. So, Pilar, you were going to take the initial part of three-way calling and kind of walk us through and show what happens when you need to get a three-way call and how amazing this three-way call system is.
This is totally cool. If I was a California girl, I'd say this is rad. This is so amazing. Okay, so what you guys do?
Oh, David?
Yeah.
Can you
Well,
back up?
well, let's do the step first. So
Okay.
I'm in a call. I start the call, and here's my option where you can see on my screen. I want to request a three-way call. This just means that I have set up my mentors, and this person, I want to get on the phone with one of them. So I click on request three-way call. Obviously, my mom is my mentor. I select her as the person, and I hit send three-way call request. Now, we did this a little earlier, so we can click off my screen now, and Pilar can start talking and tell her experience with this.
So we did this just a little bit earlier, and what happens is in the controls there, it'll say start call. You're sending. It's going to send a quick text message to anybody on your mentor list that you can actually personally choose. So I have Terry and Foster Enrollment, I have Sue Brenchley, I have Michael Stern, I have Paul Tyra on that list. So what happened was I clicked it, and then Terry got an instantaneous text message. Terry, what did that text message say? This is really cool.
I mean, she literally, we were talking like this. She instantly pushed it. I got it within 1 second, and it says urgent, exclamation. Doctors Joe and Flo need an immediate three-way call, and it gives me the link. So it's telling me. And the funny thing is Donna did this the other night, a couple nights ago, and she didn't even realize it was live, and we got it from Donna. We called her, and we're like, we're here. We knew she was practicing because of the way it was set up, but it is, I mean, it's like instantaneous. It is telling me I've got Donna needs an urgent three-way call. Pilar needs an urgent three-way call. And boom, you like call like that because this is about your business. This is about building your business. So really cool.
Yeah, and the way that the script goes, which I think is really cool. So you're on the phone with this person now, right? You're in front of your computer, you know, whatever you're using, and you send that text message out, and now you're talking to them, and your phone's ringing on the other line, right? And so you're like, you know, hey, Tyler, my other line's ringing right now, and I think it's one of my business mentors. I've been expecting this call. Would you mind if I grabbed it real quick? And so they'll say, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then you say, wait, you know what? Actually, I'd love to introduce the two of you. I think you really like him or her, right? If it's possible, I'll see if it's possible. I'll be right back, right? So they're like, okay. And so then what happens is now, you know, you get them on the call, and it tells you exactly what you should be doing. This is what I love. It's like what you should say to introduce the person, what you should be doing during the time they're talking, like listening, like taking notes, you know, like being quiet. You know, it tells you exactly what to do. So I mean, I just think this is great. I mean, there's no fumbling around with phones and trying, oh my goodness. And I think that and if you guys heard the way I said the script, I mean, who's going to say no to that?
And you know what? As Pilar was saying, I got the message that said, what do you want to, how do you want to be introduced as a three-way mentor, as a three-way call mentor? So you get to set up for the people that are going to use you as a mentor, you know, you get to put your own little script so they know how to introduce you even. So they don't even fumble about, oh, how, you know, it's like what we do right now. People say, how should I introduce you, Terry? How should I introduce Dr. Foster? Is it product? Is it opportunity? You get to put that in a script so they got that right in front of them as well. So again, there's just no second guessing. There's not even, you don't even have to think about it.
And again, guys, you know, if you really think about it, the whole idea in any of this is a procedure. You're getting one person to the next step to the next step. Part of this business is the people in it. You want to introduce them to as many people as possible as fast as you possibly can. It shows validity to the the product, validity to the company itself, and validity to the fact that they're in the right place at the right time.
I don't think there's any excitement here whatsoever.
Well, and if we could go back to my screen just to make sure that everybody can kind of see how this works. When I accepted the three-way call, you know, it asked me, because you can send this out to multiple mentors. You could, if you have a list of 4, 5, 6 mentors, you send it out to everyone, and the first one back to you is the person. So mine only lists 1, but you could have 5 people across here, and you say, oh, you know what? Super Interesting made it, or Terry and Foster Malman made it, or Pilar made it. It doesn't matter. You get to pick, and then it goes in and says, hey, Sue, thanks for calling. Before continuing to do this, introduce the three-way caller. Tyson, great. Sue, great. Perfect. Sue, I'd like you to meet Tyson. Tyson. And it tells you exactly what to say, how to introduce them. Hey, Sue's one of the most successful independent associates. Here's my mentor in business. I mean, I don't have to wonder what to say ever again. So then it gives you some tips and goes through, hey, how to end it, because that's always sometimes awkward. And okay, thanks again, Sue. Really appreciate talking to you. I know you got a busy schedule. Talk to you later. You end the call with her, and then you're right back into your call with your contact. So you know you can end the three-way call. It goes up, and you know everything's here for you.
It's outstanding.
You know what
you got.
Sue, is that when you're going to put in the people that are your sponsors, your mentors, the people that are upline, and if you don't think for a second that those people are going to call you, it's their business, they're going to call you back. It's not going to just be random people calling you for a three-way 911. It's going to be people that are in your personally sponsored tree, people that you have, you know, a stake in, and so you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to call right away and help them.
Okay, now as fun as this is, we've got to get into the even more fun meat stuff. So, Tyler, put your screen back up.
Well, that's David.
Or David's. Put Tyler's screen back up. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so again,
so you can see that I've ended the call now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I mean, this is really just an exit interview. This is the ability for you to set up, hey, you know what, when am I going to call them back? I've scheduled a specific follow-up that they walked me through. Or, you know what, hey, it didn't go so great. Tyson's not a good fit in this company. Or, you know, however you do it. So you get to pick there and say, hey, follow up with Tyson. I'm going to pick a time, and I'm going to make some notes and stuff like that. So you get to go through and set all that up.
Okay, so click out of that one.
Okay.
Now, I'm just going to touch for 1 second on leave message, because basically it's going to just tell you, it tells you what to say, to just create the energy, and you're not going to tell them what you're calling about. You're just saying, hey, you know, I'll call you later. It's simple. So the 2 other things that we've got to cover tonight before we get done are just a couple of minutes on objections. Now, we know that people are going to have questions. They've all got a lot of experience. So I'm going to have Terry go over this particular part and how to use these and what they do in her experience.
Okay, so when I came across this, I was so excited. I was like, this is the thing that most people get stuck on. So it's like, you know what, Terry, how do I answer this objection? Donna, how do I answer this objection? Pilar, what do I say when they say this? Every single objection is right here while you're on the phone with them. So I just picked a couple. It's like, is this FDA approved? So let's just look. So did you pull that one up? I've got it right
there. There it is. I got it.
Okay. Is this FDA approved? As soon as you click on that, when somebody asks you that, actually the FDA only approves pharmaceutical products, so they don't actually approve any dietary supplements. However, they control what they call the GRAS, G-R-A-S list, which is what is generally recognized as safe, and we are in compliance with that list. And on top of that, our manufacturing facility is FDA compliant and registered. There's your answer. Boom.
That's a great answer.
Yeah, isn't that great? It's right there. I mean, who would have thought to say that? The other one, how many of us get, is this MLM? Right? What do we say? What does everybody say when it's like, is this MLM? We go, ugh. You know what? It's that when somebody says that, you say it sounds. Normally, when they say, "Is this an MLM?" you know they've had a bad experience. So you just say, "It sounds like you've had a past experience that wasn't great. Would you mind if I asked you what your previous experience with network marketing was?" And then you sit back, like we say, and listen, and let them talk about whatever they did with network marketing, and then scroll down a little bit, Tyler, please. And there, do you think it's possible for network marketing to be a good experience if you have the right people surrounding you, the right company behind you, and a product you truly thought could benefit people's lives? What are you going to say? Oh, yeah, okay. So, again, the answers are right here. Everything you can think of. How much does it cost? Is it too expensive? It's too expensive. I can't afford it. I've never heard of redox signaling. Every time you guys click on one of these, your answer is right there. How exciting is that? And what takes the pressure off of us? It's like that even for us experienced network marketers, when somebody throws a question like that at you, you go, but if the answer's right there, it's awesome. I love it.
And the cool thing is, this becomes a living list. This is something that as we run into questions, we're going to keep adding things that are relevant to all of these scripts, all of these objections, so that you're not going to get asked all of these questions. Genie's going to get asked the question. Can you imagine how much more productive we're going to be when we aren't spending our time answering questions? David, do you want to just comment on that for a second?
Well, the great thing about the system is it tells you exactly what to answer, and it keeps you right on track. And the biggest challenge that people have is lack of having a system and lack of knowing what to do. And the cool thing that I'm seeing, that I've seen, by the way, this is my first time seeing everything behind the scenes, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, because no matter where someone is, the answers are there for them. I just think this is so cool.
Okay, so Tyler, we're going to go to the next one, which is enroll.
I'm there.
Okay, so you'll notice that when the enroll process comes up, there's a couple of things. Now here's where tonight's going to get very fun, and that is for those of you who haven't been part of the beta test and you want to be part of the beta test. Now this system is going to be released live at convention with all of its fun bells and whistles, and it's going to be more complete over the next 2 weeks. But if you want to start practicing, start setting it up, and be part of the group who's giving feedback on helping make Genie better, I'm going to show you how you can do that tonight. So in the enroll process, when somebody's making a decision to enroll, then you're going to be able to go down through this process, and you're going to be able to send them. Okay, so Tyler, where it shows the link, where it says send them a link. Now, this part's very, very critical, because you send them the link. You're on the phone. You're walking them through the enrollment process right on your system. They're actually doing it live. They're getting an ID number. Now, for those of you who are already ASEA associates, you have your ID number. You're going to be able to your sponsor is going to be able to pull this up. They're going to be able to go down to the point where it says add, and in this case it says, do you want to add Tyson to the ABC system? So Tyler, take it from there.
Okay, so yeah, this is after the fact of them actually enrolling, and we go through each page to do their order and their auto ship and all that. But this is just for this adding somebody to the ABC. You can see where I click on here. Please enter the new associate's ID. So obviously you can't do this until they have an ID number, but we'll just put one in right now and save. Email has been sent, so they've been sent an invitation to start their ABC code.
Can I talk about adding them as a customer?
We don't want to go into that tonight.
Okay.
what we want to do is just be able to talk about the ASEA associates because we're not quite ready for that. But
just real quickly, real quickly, I just want everyone to see. You won't see my screen, and I could probably bring it up actually. Because I got my screen. I just got a congratulations on a new enrollment. Genie just sent me an email. Congratulations on enrolling Tyson Brenchley. I've created an ABC account for them and have sent them a welcome email. I've included a copy of this email below. Keep up the great work. Here's the information that they get. Welcome to the ASEA Business Coach. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Genie, your new virtual personal assistant. While using the ABC system, I will help you every step of the way so that you will always know what to do next and you can build your business like a seasoned professional. Click here for the link. They've got their username. They've got their password. Looking forward to meeting you, and they just jump right on.
Wow.
Isn't that so cool?
Hey, Sue, can I just ask Donna? Donna, we've been saying to you for, what, a year now, just wait until this comes out. It's going to be so awesome. And we just kind of kept, just picking at you. Was it exactly what we said it was going to be or more? Like, I just know you've just been so excited since you've been introduced to it.
I think that it is 10 times better, 100, a million, infinity times better than what I could have imagined. I cannot believe the amount of attention to every little detail. I'm so grateful to everyone in that whatever office, big building, wherever they're sitting, putting this together. One of the things that I really have, this is going to sound crazy, but I had written a little feedback that Genie has a certain human element to her that I never ever feel like I'm alone. Like, she's like I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about her. It's kind of
That's a little bit too much information.
She's like I feel like there's such a personal element to it. Like, there's a lot of people's real feelings and real emotions and real experiences who have built businesses like this in the past that they put I feel like blood, sweat, and tears. Like, I don't know. I'm very, very, very grateful. I'm so grateful to be part of this whole little development. She's still learning. She's still growing. I can see that. Like, there's little things like where I'm like, oh, I'd rather this not be alphabetical, like maybe silly things, but she's developing, and we're all sort of part of it. But there's a very real human element to her that I never ever thought would be possible, because this whole like duplication seems so robotic, but it's so not. You gotta experience it. I don't know. I'm at another loss for words.
You just said, I gotta say too, the fact, like, you're gonna watch Donna, you're gonna watch this company skyrocket because you're giving, and Genie's giving, and this whole system is giving people confidence that they never had before. If I was brand new in this business and I didn't even really know what I signed up for, and I got that email that Tyler just read, you bet your butt I clicked on that. I'm like, well, this is really cool. What do you mean I have my own assistant? I mean, that is efficient. I gotta tell you, and I'm looking at this as if I was brand new in this business, not knowing anything about this. And we're all there. Our job is to go out, and we're about to find leaders. We're about to find people that are going to take this company and this product. All of us, we're all going to just skyrocket up together. But this really is, this is the match, the fuel of fire. This is what's going to count. I'm going to watch Donna in the next couple. I just have a feeling we're going to see amazing things from her real fast.
And I think
she's already amazing. Donna, you are already amazing. But
Donna said something exactly what Genie said. It's like what they've been saying. It's like having a triple diamond sitting on your shoulder all along the way, like just sitting with you. Is that kind of like it is, Donna? You just have somebody that...
And for me, like it is, I always feel like when I call up a triple diamond, or I call up a mentor, or I call up, am I bugging them? I should know how to do this myself, even though that three-way call thing and that simplicity, and that you have these options, that there's all these other people, and the fact that we're all in this together, and that click of a button, the ease of it, and it really is like I'm not alone, and I'm not bothering anyone, and I can go as far as I want with Genie. She's going to help me go wherever I want to go, she just always given me the next step. And I really like her. I really like her.
And you can see down at the bottom there's a little feedback bug place. You can actually have conversations with the people behind Genie. You can ask them questions. They'll send you information back. But you know, one of the key things that you just said too, it's like not being alone, but it's like being with a crowd. It's like if you think about the hundreds of years of experience that have gone in to creating every aspect of this. You take the programmers, you take the people whose brainchild this was, you take the triple diamonds, you take corporate, you take, I mean, there are literally hundreds of years of experience. This is better than having a triple diamond by you, because even a triple diamond doesn't know everything. So, you know, it's just so cool. Now, Donna, I want you to share, about a week or so ago, a couple weeks into this testing phase, Donna actually sent in a little quote about getting Genie out of practice mode. Do you want to just tell them what you said to?
In some ways, at the very beginning, when we were forced to be in practice mode, like I felt like I had my handcuffs on. I wrote a little feedback: "Get me out of beta. I'd like to be diamond by the time convention comes around." I believe, honestly, that it is so possible to soar and get to wherever you want to be. Maybe you want to be diamond, maybe you want to be platinum, maybe you want to be whatever, wherever you want to be. I believe that it is possible to get wherever you want to be with just this simple organization and deliberateness that Genie is going to provide.
Okay, now I know that we're already at the bottom of the hour and we've got to move on. There's so much more. There's a whole library. You guys make sure that you are connected with your upline in some form or fashion if you want to be on using Genie over the next couple of weeks and being ready for convention, being more prepared than anybody else at convention by having this experience before you get there. When you get there, there's going to be training. There's going to be things about Genie that you are going to learn. If you haven't made the decision to go to convention, you need to be to convention just to see this historic moment. There's no company with a personal assistant system that is going to take you where our company is going to take you. So I know we've got to kind of wrap up the call. We wanted to end with one thing. We want to start adding a tech tip to each one of our technology ones, and you can imagine what next month's is going to be like. But Terry, you're prepared with a little tech tip today.
I am. So Eric Worre has talked about, his latest is about texting people, using that for even to get somebody to come to a meeting, but for follow-up. So last week, Foster and I, it was like, you know what, Eric Worre is saying, use texting instead of like calling people or emailing people. You know how like we call people, they don't answer the phone, you know, that we have a set up time and they, you know, we call, they don't answer, we say they got abducted into, the aliens took them. But when you text somebody, it is fascinating that they answer. So I said to Foster last Friday, we had 3 people that we needed to follow up with, and I said, text them. Let's text and see what happens. So we did. I texted 2, he texted 1. 2 out of the 3 both responded. Throughout the weekend, we had other people doing it. So we've had 8 people that have done texting. 7 out of the 8 have responded. And I'll tell you, it's like people will they'll just answer. So it was like this woman, she responded, you know, I said I had sent her videos, I had a follow-up with her, and I just said, hi Lisa, Terry and Dr. Foster here. Did you get a chance to look at our Fountain of Youth? Because that's what she was excited about, was the Fountain of Youth products and business. Do you have time to talk tonight or tomorrow? Do you know? She answered me right away. She said, I haven't. Working now, I will look Saturday afternoon. I said, perfect. We'll talk after. Have a great night. She said, thank you. You too. I texted her on Saturday. Did you checking in? Did you get a chance to check out a See and Renew? is now a good time to talk? She said, I'm working. Can we talk at 8:15, okay? I said, okay. So we ended up talking. She responded each time. And the people that the associates that have really hard time with following up said, I can do that. I can do that. It's so much better to just get a yes or a no instead of being in limbo. So my point is, we can go back to people. You know, I had somebody in California, Brenda, who called somebody who would not answer her. This was a big shot. Would not answer her emails, phone. She texted her. She answered her immediately through a text. So guys, use the text. It works. Go back to the people all these people that you never followed up with, and just say, hey, it's Terry. How are you? You know, following up. Did you ever get a chance to look at the information I sent you? It's easy, it's simple, and it is pain-free, and you don't have to worry about talking to somebody personally until we have Genie.
Now we know why our kids text all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, that's funny, David. You say that real fast. The only reason I learned to text was I said, I'm never going to text. I'm not texting. But I knew the only way my children, I have 4 daughters, would answer me. If I called them, they didn't answer. But if I texted, they answered immediately. I learned how to text real quick. So it's true.
You know what's so funny, you guys? I said, what if I employed that in my practice this week about, you know, texting our patients confirmations or texting our patients that haven't been in a while, and we've been getting an astounding response. So my receptionist is like, I can't believe it's Dr. P, and it takes no time. No time.
Hey, Paula, there's actually automated systems you can do that too.
You know what, David?
On the next techie tip.
David.
Thank you, Columbo.
One of the things that was interesting at Eric Worre's Go Pro, he actually, like, we had to sit there and text until we all had just an appointment. As all we did was say, hey, been thinking about you, when can we get together? And they had, within this time, it was kind of a race to see how many appointments you could get. And so, I mean, even if you're just doing simple things, you're somewhere where you can't be noisy, you can be texting things out and get those people in your system, move them through the thing. So we've gone way over. We so appreciate everybody for being here. I'm going to throw it back to David to close out our Hangout.
You know what, this may have been 37 minutes. However, it flew by. I just, you know, I love getting a peek under the tent. I think no, I don't think, I know. Anyone who is in the company now, chooses to join the company, will just do what Genie says, their lives will change. Their lives will change, their fortunes will change, their health will change, everything will change. I want to thank everyone for being on this call today. I want to thank Brent Brooks for moderating the comment thread. I want to wish everyone an amazing rest of the week, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, everyone.